So the pit hair is coming along nicely, I think. For those of you who are behind or are just now following me and two other friends are all growing out our armpit hair so we can dye it. Hairy babes for life, yo. Do me a solid and just unfollow if you're too immature to handle body hair on women. Also, don't add this to your fetish blog. Thanks. Is a vagina feminine? Why are there so many gay men who don't want to date a woman just because she has a vagina? Like, that is discrimination, people, and it's totally shallow. We're so deep into social justice that being gay is now discrimination. I need a moment. Explanation for my absence? My mom banned Tumblr at home this Monday after what happened at school. Now I am mostly accessing it from friends' homes and school when I'm allowed to. I also am restricted from it on my phone, so here's the story. Like I said in a previous post on Monday, I wore booty shorts and a white t-shirt that read "Friend Zone the Patriarchy" on it. Yes, my butt was hanging out. Yes, people could see a little bit of my tummy. Yes, it was sexy, but I have no desire to be sexy to cis men, especially white ones, so it was by no means intended to be distracting. I am also really beautiful and I just love myself, so I feel sexy all the time. But no, there was no reason to prioritize my outfit as a distraction when the actions have nothing to do with my body. In a way, I'm glad I did it because it was a meaningful protest that drew attention to a serious cause, but I'm still getting shit for it. Before the second period even came around, one of the principal's aides came into my classroom and reported that in first period, some of the people had made complaints. My second period teacher agreed, of course, and said that what I was wearing was inappropriate. I can't help but think that if I didn't have such a curvaceous waist, big boobs, and thick booty that nobody would have said anything. Assigned female at birth people who are conventionally feminine and attractive terrify the patriarchy more than anyone. We can basically do anything if given free reign, and they wanted to take my freedom away. The only other time it got this bad was when they gave me detention when I wrote "gender fuck" on the standardized test sheets for my gender, although it's important to note I no longer identify as gender fuck. My mom was called into school. I wonder why not my dad. They just kind of assumed my mom wasn't working, which she isn't, but that's besides the point. To take me home. On the way home, my mom kept going, "I'm serious, Madison. I am serious. No more of this." I told her that her internalized misogyny and slut-shaming is toxic and actually abusive. Then she told me I don't know what abuse is. Like I'm going to let a cis white woman gender-splain everything to me and experience police me. She is abusive, end of story. So the minute we get home, she set up parental controls on the computer, so now basically all I can do is homework and nothing meaningful. So this is what happens when a non-black gender kitten dares to express sexuality. Her literal freedom of speech is removed. Hashtag emotional abuse, hashtag parents, hashtag dress code, hashtag slut shaming, hashtag feminism, hashtag sexism, hashtag misogyny, hashtag cis. Looks like I won't be buying Super Smash Bros. Since Nintendo apparently supports fat shaming, as seen by the inclusion of the whitewashed embodiment of thin privilege herself, the Wii Fit trainer. After the horrifying fiasco that was Microsoft's conference yesterday, where a woman was literally raped for losing a round of Killer Instinct, I thought I could turn to Nintendo for some good, clean, inclusive fun, but apparently I was wrong. Shame on you, Sakurai. Friendly reminder that dating is a social construct designed by the patriarchy to keep women from fully experiencing life. White couples that adopt non-white kids? If you're getting mad at someone for adopting a parentless child and bringing that child into a loving home because their skin color doesn't match, then you need to take a good hard look at your priorities, evaluate your life, and ask yourself how you sunk this fucking low. OP thinks Hitler is legit attractive. I think we're done here, honestly. Found this in my brother's room this morning. I've never felt so disappointed in my life that little fucker supports rape culture. Look at her damn outfit. This game was made to sexualize women and make men comfortable with treating women like scantily clad objects. Fuck this world, fuck the patriarchy. I can't handle this bullshit anymore. I hate my mom. So today her and I went shopping, right? Well, being plantkin, I naturally started gravitating towards the flowers and stuff. I could feel their pain being stuck in pots like that, and I could hear them whispering to me like, "Save us." So I started stuffing the flowers in the cart, and my mom stared back at me and started putting them back. I had to explain to her that right there in the store that I am plantkin, and she looked so angry. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not cis shit scum like you, Mom. Stop triggering me by telling me plantkin isn't a thing because it is. I would know. Google said it's possible to identify as a plant. Fuck you, Mom. You triggered my PTSD. Fuck you. I will not be silenced about the seriousness of online harassment and cyberstalking. I have PTSD and it's changed my life forever. Military/ex-military combat folks, there are groups that have higher statistics of PTSD than you. You need to educate yourself. If you are in the military and you are harassing me about my PTSD, expect that I will be speaking to your commanding officer. Make a first-person game where you can only play as a woman. Single-player linear story, open-world campaign, or arena multiplayer, whatever. Only women, all women. Make the woman dressed. Let players customize what they wear. Pull out all the stops, every fashion style you can think of. Mix and match tops and bottoms, accessory shoes. Choose colors and patterns. The Sims 3 create a sim as hell. Gun customization? You bet. But nail paints too. Pattern and art nails as you get to higher levels. The coolest raddest players have gold and silver metallics and royal patterns. Make it the best fucking first person shooter ever. Handling as smooth as Call of Duty, dripping more sense of style than Destiny or Elite Dangerous. Make all the boys want to play it because it's so much fun. Trick boys into playing dress up and painting their nails by making those things status symbols in the realm of their entertainment. Watch some of them try to couch it in patriarchal terms about how they just like staring at hot girls while they fight. Watch some of them admit they just like playing as a woman. Watch some of them learn something about themselves and their girlfriends and watch others squirm and quit. Watch some of those ones change their usernames to something prettier 6 months or a year later. So my boyfriend is watching a documentary about Nikola Tesla, and it's all Tesla invented this thing, but other people got rich off of it, and he didn't get any and didn't even get much credit for it, and someone else got an award for it, and most people don't even know about him now. Cue the sad piano music. Aw, poor white man having other people steal his money and credit for things he did. That must have been so hard. Let's make all the documentaries about you. Sad piano music. Yes, binary gender and monogender privileges are real. If you are trans and identify as either female or male, you have binary gender privilege. This means you are privileged over those of us with non-binary genders. If you are monogender and only identify with one gender, whether you're cis or trans, you have monogender privilege over people who are gender fluid, polygender, pangender, bigender, demigirl, demiboy, or any combination of these. The queer community needs to get on this because I'm seeing way too much erasure, and that's deeply problematic to the point where I want nothing to do with the monogender binary queers anymore. I also think many of them are as bad as cis people when they act a lot like the cis. Daily reminder, many of us don't identify with one gender. Many of us feel the need to spin the gender wheel each morning and hope we don't have to spin it again 30 times more throughout the day. Not having to do this mentally is a privilege. This is also why the social construct of biological sex is so harmful, because it inevitably promotes binormativity and monogender normativity. The same with acronyms MTF and FTM, which are deeply cis-sexed at their core.
Fat-shaming scientists prove you can't be fat and healthy. Then people, I am done. Supposedly 8 studies have proven fat people can't be healthy if they're fat. You guys know how I feel about science, right? Hint, it's the same way I feel about Lord. It's not wrong to give your fat child cookies. If I have kids, I'm going to make them as fat as humanly possible. There's nothing wrong with that. Just because scientists and doctors say that metabolically healthy fat people are still at risk for diabetes and heart disease just doesn't mean it's true.
The power in this harpy grows. With the newfound awareness and control of my own wings, some changes have begun to occur. I have discovered a new source of energy which seems to be coming from my astral form. After some brief experimentation, I am able to funnel energy from the astral into this human body I'm currently inhabiting. As a result, I'm able to run farther, jump higher, fight harder, and last longer on even less sleep than usual. The control I am gaining of my wings has increased the ease with which I can intimidate, even with humans who are completely unaware of my true form. Through careful practice, I am gaining abilities and control of this human body that are beyond superb. The best part? This newfound power comes without the need for hate as fuel. As far as power goes, hate has become optional. I no longer need it to rend my enemies limb from limb. Sure, I still enjoy the hell out of it, but I am no longer reliant on hate for power. This has come none too soon. I can now look out for me and mine much more efficiently. Harpy on the rise. I have never felt more alive.
People must be retarded to be white. Who would want that?
People don't choose to be white or anything. Fuck off, honey. White goes beyond skin color. It's a mentality. Now shut the fuck up, whitey. I'm black. No, see, you're white, you fucking traitor. You can't defend white people and be black. You might be black externally, but what matters is your mental race, and your dumbass is obviously white on the inside.
Hill resident, rest in peace to my nigga 2 cent. The street life is the only life I know. I live by the cold style, it's mad PLO. Iranian thoughts are covered like an Arabian. Grab the nigga who on the spot and put a 9 to his
Get no
cranium.
satisfaction, niggas won't be lasting long.